Not internationally, no, but I think from people within the game, they appreciate how good he was. Brilliant player.
The engine room and backbone of all great football teams. None of us three could do what they do. On this episode of Match of the Day Top 10, it's midfield partnerships. Here we are with Alan Shearer and Micah Richards, and midfield partnerships. We've played in front of a few good ones. You've played behind a few good ones. What makes a good midfield partnership?
A partnership that's got a bit of everything. Bit of toughness in there, goals, protection,
communication.
Flair, yeah, a bit of everything.
Yeah.
I used to be a midfielder, you know that. Go on, laugh it off. Go on.
Not laughing.
Yeah, look, I can see by your eyes. I can see by your eyes. Your eyes said everything.
What went wrong?
Hang on. Where are you?
So I used to be a striker way back when.
Been everything.
I used to be a striker, and then I was a midfielder, and I made my debut in a pre-season friendly.
Is this under 12?
Everton. I was 17, and I was unbelievable. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating.
You were that unbelievable that you got sent back to right back.
I was like Vieira.
Were you?
They was calling me the mini Vieira. That's what they was calling me.
Mini
Vieira. Yeah, I put a bit of timber since then. But mini Vieira. But yeah, the higher I went, the more difficult.
So not only were you a failed forward, you were also a failed midfielder as well.
Basically.
What was good about you in midfield if you were unbelievable?
You know, I had a burst of pace. So what I used to do, tackle people, keep it easy. Range of passing wasn't that great, but I used to have the burst, drop a shoulder. I got a decent through. Why are you laughing at me? Drop of the shoulder. Yeah. But yeah, it didn't last too long.
Yeah. Right, let's talk about our top 10 Premier League partnerships. Scholes and Carrick. Yeah, I mean, Scholes features in 2 of the top 5, and understandably so. He was that good a footballer, wasn't he?
So was Michael Carrick, by the way.
Michael Carrick was a lovely
He was
footballer.
Fantastic footballer.
He really was.
Like Gareth Barry, wasn't there? That sort of underappreciated, really good on the ball.
Yeah, do you think he got the credit he deserved, Carrick, possibly?
I think from people within the game.
Internationally, he didn't.
Not internationally, no, but I think from people within the game, they appreciate how good he was. Brilliant player.
Yeah, he certainly was. And as for Scholes, well, I mean, he could. I mean, he started really as more of a forward player, didn't he? Like a 10 or even a 9 at times.
I mean, you were on about passing earlier about Bernardo.
Scholes was another one, wasn't he?
You know that pass the ping, you pace and whatever distance, pace, power, and you just knew when he was opening himself up to pass it that he was going to find that pass. Yeah. And he was a nasty little so-and-so as well, wasn't he? He was a good way.
Competitive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice way.
His probably one weakness was tackling. He did arrive late on a few of those. He did lunge in, didn't he? Yeah. He was. Yeah. It's quite an interesting personality as well, and I've worked with him a few times.
BT, yeah.
On BT.
Or TNT as I call it now.
Yeah.
It says a lot more now than it did when he was playing.
He's a quiet person, isn't he? Generally, even and he's quite dour.
What was it like to work with?
Really good.
Was he?
I mean, he really understood the game. In terms of television, he's quite kind of dour and kind of he's got that kind of flat voice, hasn't he? So he. But if you really listen to what he said, he was very good, and he obviously wasn't scared to say exactly what he thinks.
Thank you for watching. Listen and subscribe to Match of the Day Top 10 on BBC Sounds. And to be the first to see more from us right here, subscribe to the BBC Sounds YouTube channel.